up this weekend, we got David Avanesyan versus Oskari Metz. This Oskari Metz dude, I never really heard of him. I had to go back and check and see if there's any fights on this guy. There's like there's like some old fights from 2019. It's not really much to go on. I can't find any fights on this kid. But he's from Finland, and he's pretty young, man. As far as in the boxing world, he's green pretty much. He only has 15 fights and 5 knockouts, and he's going up against David Avanesyan for the EBU title, which is I believe that's a European welterweight title, EBU European welterweight title. So they're squaring off this weekend, the 19th of March. So my prediction for this fight, man, we got David Avanesyan. He's coming in this fight with the Russian-born dude. You know, shout out to him because man, these Russians are getting canceled everywhere in boxing, all over the world. It's sickening to watch, man. It really is. But I mean, whatever, man. Everybody got to hold their own nuts, But we got David Avanesyan. He has 28 wins, 3 losses. One loss came by the way of knockout. He was actually knocked out by a Mean Machine. Back in I believe that was. I actually saw that fight. He got knocked out. I think that was like 4 years ago, 2018, I think. And then he has 1 draw. Just 16 wins of his 16 knockouts out of his 28 wins. So David Avanesyan has decent subpar power, 50% KO rating. Oskari Metz, let's take a look at his KOs. He has 15 wins, no losses. Five wins came by the way of knockout. So he doesn't really have, compared to David Avanesyan, the power is not there. Avanesyan will have the power. He will have the advantage in power because this kid has a 33% knockout ratio. So how I see this fight looking? Well, judged by the little bit of footage I did see on this Oskari Metz kid, he appears to be a switch hitter. I seen a couple of moments in that fight. It looked like he's a switch hitter. I'm not sure, but it looks like his lead foot, he adjusted it like he was punching with his left foot. He led with his left foot, and then he jumped over. First he was right, and he jumped over to his left. So he appears to be a switch hitter. Not sure if that'd be an issue for David Avanesyan, but Avanesyan he has a great punch out of the high guard. Relentless when he knows he got you hurt. Like I said, he has decent power. So what I see happening in this fight, because I watched the little bit of footage I've seen on this Metz kid, he's much slower than David Avanesyan. The defense, he doesn't have as much defense as David Avanesyan. He's, like I said, he seems more flat-footed as well. But I don't see this kid winning this fight. I see David Avanesyan knocking out this kid, depending on how good his chin is. Like I said, I have not much to go on with this kid. So I see him getting his first loss this weekend to David Avanesyan. I would have to give it 6 rounds. I get his fight 6 rounds. For David Avanesyan, 6-round KO, because I just don't think the kid has the power to keep him off him. He doesn't have the defense to guard against the onslaught that David Avanesyan is going to pour on him. I'd like to see Avanesyan in there with some of these dudes, man, with some of these top dudes. I want to see him fight Boots, Virgil Ortiz. That's why I want to see him fight, man. Hopefully, that'll be some next fights lined up for David Avanesyan. Because how old is he, man? I think he's... David Avanesyan is 33 years old. So he's right in the same age bracket with Errol Spence, Bud. But, much older than Boots and Virgil Ortiz. But still a good testing a good measuring stick for both Boots and Virgil Ortiz. But I think both of them. I think the Virgil Ortiz fight, he'll give Virgil a good run. I think Boots smokes David Avanesyan, but the Virgil fight, I think he give Virgil a good run. But I think ultimately Virgil beats him too. But my final prediction for this fight is David Avanesyan by 6 round stoppage of Oskari Metz. Let me know what you think. Drop a comment, like, and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later on the next one, and I'm out.